So all the LEDs in the ceiling were put in. Well, it started out with wanting to do something about my crawl space. It was pretty much a mess. It didn't smell good. It was kind of dank and a little smelly. So that's what really drew me in initially, was the crawl space encapsulation. It just turned into so much more. The biggest change was in air quality, and that was kind of a surprise. I started out wanting the crawl space encapsulated. I didn't anticipate, after the whole package that we ended up executing, how much it improved air quality. I think that's the most important benefit. The staleness, it's not as stale, like if the house is closed up for a period of time and you just walk in, I don't notice those odors anymore. So I'm very pleased. I do have some sensitivities to especially particulates and chemical odors, so it's major in my life.
You have to do stuff on several fronts in order to get the final product to become a sort of higher performance home.
Yeah.
And you can't just pick and choose one or two or three things.
Exactly. The first step, E3 does the in-house performance evaluation. I really like the idea of generating data to know what's wrong before you sell me something. So what are the problems, and then find solutions that fit the problems. And I liked all the choices of the good, better, best proposals, because in going over those, you explained to me how if you change one function of the house, it's going to impact another function. And there really isn't much that needed to be done that E3 couldn't figure out a way to get done.
What has been the most striking improvement to your house that you're most pleased with?
If I had to pick one, I guess it'd be the air quality, but there are just so many things. I think my energy bills are lower, but I like having a clean, humidity and temperature controlled crawl space. I have no storage in my house, so now I can use that crawl space. It's very clean for storing things. Everything was done well. I like the new on-demand hot water heater. That's fantastic. The whole house water purification system. I mean, that is major, having clean water. So I hated the old heating cooling system with the big unit that sits outside, and then all those ducts with forced air blowing all the time. I just hated that, but I didn't know that there was another option. When you brought up the idea of the wall units, the Mitsubishi units that had a very sleek design, they're silent. You can't hear them come on and off. You don't get this feeling of this constant rumbling of air through the house. It has an aesthetic to it as well. So I think that combination of form and function, I think you do extremely well. It started with being able to pick the option. I wanted to go with the best option, which was pretty expansive. I feel like the ideas that E3 offers are really cutting edge, and it's kind of fun being on that cutting edge, trying things. I don't want to do a major home improvement project, when I'm 80. I want to enjoy it now, and it's fantastic.